Hello, I'm Daniel. The Buddha sometimes described life as like a dream. I think that's as good a place to start as any. How is life like a dream? In a few ways. We go through life on autopilot a lot of the time. We're just reacting to things and not being very intentional with our behavior. This can get us into trouble sometimes, as it's harder to make good decisions if we're just sleepwalking through life. Also, we're missing out on a lot. Life can pass us by if we're sleepwalking. You sometimes hear people say things like, my kid was just born and suddenly I turned around and she was driving. It passed so fast, right? You hear people say stuff like that. And this happens because we're daydreaming and we're missing what's happening. And there's another aspect to this. Because we're in a daydream, we don't always see things as they really are. A majority of our experience is shaped by our expectations and our baggage. We have a lot of both of those things. It can be hard for us to accept that our thoughts shape the way we see reality, but if you've ever had the experience where you've had a bad day and it just makes every little thing around you seem worse than it is, everything's irritating and frustrating, then you know what I'm talking about. That's the daydream. That's what we're trying to address here. Waking from the daydream is about empowerment. We suffer because we're in the daydream, and our delusions and our neuroses cause us to be enslaved by the poisons of greed, hatred, and delusion. These are the things that steal our sense of well-being. These things steal our joy. And because we're in the daydream, sometimes we make bad decisions. That's no surprise. How could we make the best choices if we aren't seeing the world as it really is, right? And it affects our relationships. Often we aren't paying attention to other people, even the people we care about the most. Have you ever had the experience where you're talking to someone and you realize that you're not at all listening, you're just waiting to talk? That's the daydream too. We are lost. And the thing is that when you're lost, when you're confused, when you don't see things as they really are, you're not living up to your full potential. You're not living your best life. And we want to live our best lives. So that's why we want to awaken from the daydream. And that's what we're talking about in the Buddhist path. So that's what I wanted to say today. I hope this talk about the daydream has been helpful. Have a good day.